and was seized by Revolutionary Guards during a trip back to see his family. His wife described the heartbreak for their family last night on Hannity.
Well, he's been hoping for the last few months to at least try to get out on bail. He's gone through some harsh treatments there, and he had me put the phone on my daughter's ears, and she was half asleep. It was 5 in the morning, and he told her, Daddy loves you, and she'd been wondering for weeks and weeks if he'd grown a beard, and she'd missed hearing his voice. She said, Mommy, I'm forgetting Daddy's voice.
You know, he'd been over there 9 times. What he had done over the years is to organize Christian churches in households. So that's the only place they can meet. They can't build any churches there. And this is just a continuing war in the Muslim world against Christians. They've killed them. They've pulled them out of their own churches. They've denied them the right to organize their religion. And now they've thrown this guy in jail. If we threw every Muslim in jail in this country who was out there propagandizing about Muhammad, then we'd have a pretty full prison system, wouldn't we? And I tell you, it's time for you all just to stop it. And, you know, I mean, you just let these religions be able to practice their religion. You're the most intolerant religion in the world.
But, you know, he's even worse in the eyes of the Muslim religion, because we're all considered infidels because we haven't converted. He, because he was born Muslim, is an apostate. He's turned his back on the Muslim faith, which, under Sharia law, says he's waging war against Islam. But you know what? It's a peaceful religion, and I'm sure they're developing those nuclear weapons for peaceful purposes over there.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
No, not at all, Eric. No.
I agree with you fully, Bob. But wow, what a dangerous profession to be in.
Oh,
being a Christian Christian minister, priest, pastor, whatever, in a Muslim country.
But that's
a fundamentalist Muslim country.
That's a great point, though. And when people talk about, when they make fun of Christians and when they make fun of religion in general, they forget the risks that many Christians over hundreds of years have taken going into hostile territories and losing their lives because of this.
Dana, you said something in the break about how going in Iran to do anything is dangerous, right?
Well, right. We are not at war with Iran, but physically, but we are in a psychological war with them. And I think the more that we talk about this and the more they dig in and hold on to him, I also think that possibly he should think about whether or not he could be more effective working from the outside, because he's not, he's obviously getting some attention now, but if he wants to help people realize the life of Christ as he has, then maybe he could do a better job doing that here, working from the outside in.
These missionaries, that's their thing.
Yeah,
they know they're in danger.
The whole evangelical movement is about moving into places like China, where a number of them were killed, and in these countries where it's very dangerous. But that's what conviction and faith in Jesus Christ is about. I give him an awful lot of credit. I don't say that all Muslims are intolerant. They're not.
That's
the
right.
problem is that your leadership, your Omans, and the rest of them just don't seem to get it, and they don't seem to follow the Prophet Muhammad. They might want to read it one more time. One more thing, sorry, is up next.